Hello, this is Brad here again with another fragrance review, and today I want to talk about Creed's fragrance called Royal Oud. And I went through a little sample vial of this one here, and it was a rather generous sample vial. I think it was probably like maybe 2.5 mLs. So I got quite a few wearings out of it. Um, this is considered to be unisex, came out in 2011, and classified as an Oriental Fougere. The top notes, we have lemon, pink, berry, and bergamot. And in the middle notes, we have cedar, galbanum, and angelic root. And in the base notes, we have regal, Indian oud, sandalwood, and Tonkin musk. Now at base notes, we had 11 positives, 9 neutrals, and only 3 negatives. And the fragrance net, you can get the 2.5 ounce bottles for about $198. And if you apply a discount to that, you'll probably save even more money. So upper hundreds for the bottle at FragranceNet is about the best deal that I've seen. But some places are going to cost you well over $200 for this one. So my thoughts on this one. Okay, now in the opening, I do get a lot of the citrus here. At first, I thought maybe it was the berry I was picking up, but I think for my nose, it's more the lemon. A lemon with maybe a little bit of the berry in the background. I also get a lot of spice here, like a pepper, very like dry, kind of a pepper smell. And as this one dries down, it also starts to take on a slight incense vibe, but the citrus still seems to stay with it throughout. So it always kind of smells a bit lemony to my nose, and it just kind of goes from like the peppery smell to the incensey smell. And a lot of people were kind of like, I don't really get oud wood here. This is a very different kind of oud fragrance from some of the other ones that I've tried. It has no resemblance to my nose to like M7 or leather oud. This is a more, I would say, like an airy, transparent take on oud. Some people would say it's like a good oud for those that don't like oud type of fragrance. Now we had that same sort of effect from Kerosene's Root Elements, and this one doesn't even remind me of Root Elements either. So yeah, this is a very unique fragrance, very unique take on oud wood. Um, I do. It does smell like very elegant, woody throughout. What's interesting about this fragrance is that when I tested Aventus, I always kind of thought Aventus was like the symbol of sexiness. For me, this is kind of like the symbol of elegance. It does have a great name, Royal Oud. I think it's a very appropriate name for this fragrance because it does make you feel important and very distinguished and refined when you wear it. That's one of the downfalls for me because normally I don't want to smell like you know, royalty. But I think you can make this one work as a work fragrance on occasion. That's something I would probably wear as a signature scent, but definitely works in the workplace. Got me a couple compliments. Nobody really seemed to say anything bad about it, but a couple ladies said it smelled nice, so that was good. Um, Let me get into some final scores on this one. The smell, I give it 6.5 out of 10 for the smell. I don't really have any problem with the smell. In fact, for something that has an incensey vibe, this one is actually one of my favorites. I'm not normally drawn to fragrances that have that incense feel, but for some reason this one doesn't really bother me as much as some of the other ones do. I think because the incense feel is balanced out with the heavy spice and woods to keep it from being too much. The uniqueness, extremely unique in my opinion. 10 out of 10. If you're just looking for something to check out different from what you've smelled in the past, this is definitely one to put at the top of your list. Versatility, maybe about a 6 out of 10. It seems a little strange to be wearing this fragrance casually. Much better for very important events. You almost feel like you should be going out to meet the president after wearing this one. It just kind of has that feel about it. Longevity projection, I give it 8 out of 10. It's kind of interesting because when I first applied this fragrance, I did go kind of heavy on it based on what I've been reading. Actually, I think I do like this fragrance best when it's not too heavy. I like it when it just kind of has like a very soft, um, but strong presence. So I kind of like maybe 2 or 3 sprays with this one. I don't like it to be real strong in the opening, and to help keep that in check, I just do like a couple sprays on the neck and maybe one on each wrist. Not like some people make it sound like they want to do like 15, 20 sprays because of the so-called problems with projection longevity. I don't really want to go that route, and with the price point, it's kind of wasteful anyway. So I didn't really have any issues with projection longevity. Almost too strong in the opening. I actually, like I said, liked it better once it kind of dried down a little bit. Price point, 3 out of 10. This is really pushing the price point. However, I did get this sample off of fragrancevials.com. So I would check availability there. If you can get a sample vial for about $3 or $4, plus type in, your discount code, like MIC15, I believe still works. Get a good deal on these fragrance vials for a few bucks. Don't go to eBay and spend 15, 20, where they will really stick it to you. So yeah, for the price point of the sample, the uniqueness and the experience of this fragrance, definitely have to check this one out. Some people might say, well, if you really like oud, you might be disappointed because it's so unlike oud fragrances that you may have tried before. But definitely, I think this one, with its lighter feel, it might work for different purposes, like more like a spring fall situation, more so than your typical cold winter night oud. So with that in mind, please check this one out if you can. Royal Oud by Creed. Very elegant. I wouldn't say sexy, but certainly not bad smelling at all. Just very elegant and refined. So I thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.